Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing lower on Friday, pressured by shares in tech, hardware and equipment, semiconductors and semiconductor equipment, as well as the media sectors. Now, on the economic front, non-farm payrolls gaining more than forecast, 250,000 jobs added in October versus a revised 118,000 in the last month. The unemployment rate holding steady at 3.7% in October, and the U.S. trade balance widening more than expected to $54 billion in September. Now, when combined, decliners ahead of advancers, 61% of SP 500 constituents trading lower on Friday. Now, after the markets closed, Marathon Petroleum recommended by Barron's, saying it could rise 40% over the next year as oil refining profit margins resume a longer-term increase. And turning overseas, Asian markets losing ground today. The Nikkei down 1.5%, the Hang Seng down 2%, China CSI 300 down 0.83%, South Korea's Kospi down 0.91%. European markets slightly higher, and U.S. futures calling for a positive start. In terms of expectations today, Marriott International third quarter EPS seen at $1.31 on sales of approximately $5.3 billion. On the economic front, 9:45 in the morning, we have U.S. services and composite PMI figures. 10 o'clock in the morning, October non-manufacturing ISM is due out as well. Now, in terms of the markets, the S&P 500, that's under pressure and then focused this Monday morning. The relative strength index advocates for further downside. Short positions below 2740 are favored, with targets at 2700 and 2683 in extension. The Nasdaq, meanwhile, sees the downside prevail, and the Dow Jones sees the downside prevail as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.